What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, which today we're doing Shadows of the Study with Sebastian. About to speak to him, and maybe Ominous?
You're here. Brilliant.
Hey, Sebastian.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Okay.
He's this way.
Don't see how I'd be able to convince him. I'm a stranger. Leads to him.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Where are we going?
There he is. Good luck.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Hello.
Hello, Ominous.
Ominous.
Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I understand your caution.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Obviously, I like the 3 little braziers. Braziers.
Confringo!
However you refer to them.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
Confringo.
I do that. Occasionally. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
So it's just a time thing. You just gotta do it fast enough. Let's go, you two.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
Lumos.
No comment.
Come
Mine as
on,
well.
that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Noctua Gaunt's note. 1 of 5. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there is more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I've written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor's interests, and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead, and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Of course it's dangerous. It's essentially going into an old tomb. Let's go to that one.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
Must be
Lumos.
the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Second and third.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind.
Lumos.
Yeah, I got ancient magic.
There's
You
no
got the
clear
ability
way
to speak to
forward.
snakes.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Oh, did I actually get it?
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Lumos.
I didn't even mean to do that. I kind of just pressed some buttons. Didn't realize I had to look for a symbol.
Confringo. Lumos.
Okay, I need another symbol. We got 3 of 5. I'd rather find the second one before I read the third one.
Revelio. Lumos.
They don't really show up, do they? Or maybe they do.
Confringo. Lumos.
2 of 5. Salazar Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I'm a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through. Noctua Gaunt.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
This is definitely the second one we need. Kind of looks like a roundish animal with a tail and 2 legs. Kind of like a with a little curve on top. And a cube. With the bottom right being colored in.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
There we go. If we just gone the other way, it would have been faster.
That sounded
But oh well.
promising.
Lumo. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Well, thank you. That's number 4. We'll leave that for after
We've
number
got
3.
more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Got a pyramid and a duck face. I failed the dial, and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent. But I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. The scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Okay, bottom one was a kind of pyramidish one, and I think it might be there already. Top
Not
one's
the
duck face
welcoming
type thing.
sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
They weren't in the same place. Rude.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
Let's go read number 4 now.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Extraordinary. His journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house's founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become, and I know it. Noctua Gaunt.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. Confringo!
I feel like there should be like
Lumos.
a fire lighting button that automatically lights all these things. I'm stuck.
The gate!
There we go.
I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Five of 5. That's terrifying. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. Heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. Wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You
What do I
said
do?
you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Sure.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
Lumos!
All of this could have been avoided.
I got some.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
How would you know?
I was taught the Cruciatus curse as a child. My family's tradition involved torturing muggles. When I refused, I tasted the agony of the curse myself. Eventually, I did what my family asked. When you witness suffering like that at your own hands, you never forget it. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Lumos. What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
And we're not going to learn them. We've already decided that. So the only thing left to do is to do the very well. I don't want to learn the Cruciatus curse.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Try just casting out the door.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. Lumos.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio.
Secret and a well-protected room beneath Hogwarts, where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population, and reflecting on disagreements he had with the other founders.
Lumos. Sebastian. Ominous. There's a book, just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Yeah, sure. Gear slots are full. Sell or discard stuff. Okay. Oh no. Go ahead and read that before we do anything else. Never mind. That's long. Well, okay then. It's a fun little note.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
Already.
It's breathtaking.
I think I can uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
You don't gotta be that angry. Suppose he is blind, though. I'm gonna drink this 1,000-year-old drink. Fun.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Well, okay then. I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here for the day. Continue on with the main storyline next time. Get back on the path. We may not. I might go finish off all the side missions before we head on over to the next, because I believe that leads us into the next season as well. So, thank you for watching. And as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.